Welcome to HICF website. And I just have a little bit of 5-minute word to share with you. This morning, as I was sharing with the congregation from Luke chapter 7, verse 11 to 17. I'll read it for you. It came to pass the day after that he went into a city called Nain, and many of his disciples went with him, and much people. Now when he came nigh to the gate of the city, behold, this was a dead man carried out, the only son of his mother. And she was a widow, and much people of the city was with her. And when the Lord saw her, he had compassion on her, and said unto her, Weep not. And he came and touched the coffin, and they that bare him stood still. And he said, Young man, I say to you, arise. And he that was dead sat up and began to speak. And he delivered him to his mother. And there came a fear on all, and they glorified God, saying, that a great prophet is risen among us, and that God hath visited his people. And this rumor of him went forth through all Judea and throughout all the region round about. And this morning what I shared was, weep not. Death is inevitable. The last time I checked, the ratio is 1:1. Except for Jesus Christ. And this morning, what Jesus says in this passage, weep not. It's a red letter. It's written in your Bible. You can go check it out. In other words, stop the mourning. We mourn for a lot of things. Maybe a job loss. I don't know what you're going through. Loved one passed away. And even relationship issues, finances. And we live carrying these burdens, and sometimes we don't have people to share with. But this morning, Jesus, as you are listening to this word, is listening to you. He knows the intent and thoughts of your heart from afar. And he says to you, weep not. I have a plan for you, plan to prosper you and not to harm you. And so Jesus is walking into a city of Nain, and there's a procession that is coming out from the city. A young lad who just passed away is being carried in a coffin out of the city to be buried. It's interesting, the name Nain means beautiful as well as affliction. Isn't that how life is? Sometimes it is beautiful, and sometimes there's afflictions. It's never a straight line. When you see that straight line, that means you coded. It's death. But this morning, even in the ups and downs of life, Jesus is with us. And Jesus is here to help you. And second thing I want you to know is He has a purpose in your life. Bible says, I know the plans for you, say the Lord, to prosper you and not to harm you. So because He has a purpose in your life, in the midst of your trial and trouble, He's creating a testimony. So Jesus comes and He tells the mother or the widow that whose only son, in fact her husband passed away, and tells her, weep not. And then Jesus goes to the young man's coffin and say, arise. A procession leading the death and a procession led by the resurrected King. What am I trying to tell you? I'm trying to say every situation you're facing in your life, the resurrected King, He can make it whole. He can bring life. So speak life, not death words. Because when you speak life and you believe in His word, guess what? You will experience the resurrection power. God bless you. Have a blessed day.